have with us Managing Director of Lakozy Toyota, Mr. Amar Pawar. Welcome, sir. Tell us how exactly Lakozy Toyota different than the other automobile dealerships in the country.
Okay, well, to talk about it, let me take you to a flashback which is like as old as our own parent shareholders. So, to talk about TTC, which is Toyota Two-Show Corporation, they are a trading company which is a very old trading company, and to name a few competitors to TTC would be like Sumitomo, Mitsui and other companies. So, it all started from there, and you all know the great Toyota history. So, from there TTC, the trading company, had many automobile dealerships, and way back in 99 when they thought about Indian market, which is where then the Lakozy Toyota came into existence. And yes, then the kind of rules which were regulations which were laid down, then it was required to be to have a local partner. So, we had a gentleman with the name of Mr. Dwarkanath Nair who had Lakozy Motors. So, he was partnered in, and that is how the JV formed in 99. And to talk about as to how it is different from other Toyota dealerships in India, yes, it's the only corporate entity that we have today. And unlike other businesses where it is individually owned ownership kind of businesses, ours is more of a corporate entity. In the sense, we are governed by major compliance and governance issues and laws which are there prevailing in the market. Yes, we have presence across the globe, you name it, any country we are there, and our presence in India is more in the form of a retail channel. So, like for instance, in other countries, like you name it, Sri Lanka in the periphery of India, or maybe to go to other places in Africa, so we are there as a distributor. But in India, we are there as a retail and under the name of Lakozy Toyota. We started our operation way back in 99 from Mumbai, which is from our head office, which is situated in Malad. So, that's where the originated started from.
If you keep your staff, your employees happy, in turn your employees, your staff keep the customers happy. How true is this in case of Lakozy Toyota?
Well, I think our own success story entirely revolves around this concept. So, we primarily what we mean is a happy employee will surely yield a happy customer. So, when we say this, it is primarily based on certain fundamental philosophies that we follow internally. As you all know that everybody puts up customer first attitude, but for us, when we say customer first attitude, I guess it primarily starts from your own house, which is your own employees and staff. Until and unless I feel they have been properly taken care of, where their necessities have been taken care of, they may not be able to deliver the kind of experience that we want to deliver to our customers, which is where we feel that first priority is for us to take care of the employees. In a routine mundane activity, it so happens that the same employee who is very good in delivering results month after month, year after year.
It's been over 1 year since you have started this showroom at Ghodbunder, sir. How is overall response here?
A lot of customer feedbacks and voices which are very positive in nature, which talked about people coming all the way from Thane, Ghodbunder, Bhivandi, even for that matter to Kalyan, Ulhasnagar, visiting our Malad, Vasai, Virar facilities. And there was a frequent voice from the customers asking for a more convenient locations, more locations which is much closer to their home, which is why we thought about Ghodbunder. So, primarily it is the customers' feedback which encouraged us to look at Ghodbunder as a market.
Amar san, talking about this Ghodbunder showroom, what was the vision behind selecting this particular location?
Oh, well, as I said, obviously the customers who gave us the feedback, but the vision, if you rightly talk about, when we look at our own strategies, which is primarily from two aspects. One is the defensive strategy and one is the offensive strategy. So, this was more from an offensive strategy point of view, where it's not only our customers who wanted us to be close to their hearts and home, but even as territory expansion is where we looked at it, and which is where probably this Ghodbunder facility marks as a very vital area for us. So, technically Ghodbunder will be a very huge market in near future, it's what our feeling is, and which is why probably we are here to ensure that we are the first one to capture that market.
Amar san, we are in Thane. What message would you like to give to your prospects and customers? तुमच्या ठाणेकरांसाठी तुम्ही काय खास संदेश देऊ इच्छिता?
So, primarily message would be that we being a Toyota, so we believe in safest car globally, which is what we get to the customers. My only message आणि एकच संदेश आहे सगळ्या घोडबंदर वासींना की जेव्हाही गाडी चालवता तेव्हा सीट बेल्ट लावा. Seat belt is for your own active safety. So my only sincere request, though today there are rules, regulations, but still unfortunately we see a lot of road accidents happening, people not following basic rules, and what we follow, probably we are going to teach our own children. So my request to all, and humble request to all is, please follow basic safety rules.
What are the plans of Lakozy for near future?
So as I said, since we are a Toyota dealer, so obviously we will not be able to move out from our Toyota loyalty. So we will continue to expand as far as Toyota business is concerned in India, and in line with the same business, whatever supplements the same business, like for instance, we have multiple opportunities in terms of used car operations, in terms of accessorizations of cars that we do it, in terms of end of life vehicle project, which is going to be a near future for us, because as you see the government policies in Delhi, we have a policy which talks about scrapping of cars, but I guess all India level it is still premature to talk about it. But those will be the business lines which will get open up as time matures, and hopefully with the regulations coming in strongly.
Thank you so much.
Same here, Shilpi-san. Thank you so much.